Well, hello and welcome back to my personal life channel. What I'm going to be doing in this video is continuing my life lesson study on when a boy becomes a man. There's certain key points that we look at when we become men. In this video, we're going to be talking about economic maturity. So we're going to get started right after these messages. So when we talk about economic maturity, what are we talking about here? Well, let's put key point number three above me here, and as you can see, it says economic maturity. What it is, it's sufficient to hold an adult job and handle money. And that's probably a problem that a lot of young men have, not really using the word right, because our playlist is when does a boy become a man? Can we be older boys in our 20s and 30s? Maybe so. But let's read about what it says about sufficient to hold an adult job and handle money. Advertisers and marketers know where to aim their messages directly at adolescent boys and young men. This particular segment of the population is inordinately attracted to material goods, popular entertainment, sporting events, and other consumer options. The portrait of young manhood made popular in the media and presents as normal through entertainment is characterized by economic carelessness, self-centeredness, and laziness. A real man knows how to hold a job, handle money with responsibility, and take care of the needs of his wife and family. A failure to develop economic maturity means the young men often float from job to job and take years to find themselves in terms of career and vocation. Once again, an extended adolescent marks a huge segment of today's young male population. A boy must be taught how to work, how to save, to invest, and to spend money with care. He must be taught to respect labor and to feel the satisfaction that comes from a job well done and a dollar honestly earned. Too many boys are coddled and entertained, demonstrating a laziness that will be highly detrimental to their future prospects as husband and father. Slothfulness, laziness, and economic carelessness are marks of immaturity. A real man knows how to earn, manage, and respect money. A Christian man understands the dangers that come from the love of money and fulfills his responsibility as a Christian steward. So what does it mean to be a Christian steward, my friends? Are we as men, when we think that we're men, are we handling our money correctly? Do we have the ability, my friends, to raise our families with the same respect for money and the respect of having a job that we should maintain ourselves? So let's look into how we can have economic maturity. In this playlist series, I don't want to just tell you what the key points are. I want to tell you how you can have the maturity of each one of these levels. So let's do a little study here and let's see what the phone has to say about how we can reach economic maturity in our life. Keep watching. Well, I found a good article that has a table of contents here about 10 steps to financial security before age 30. I think that's what being spiritually mature is all about. It says working towards financial security need not be an exercise of self-deprivation. I think a lot of people, we think that being financially mature or financially responsible is something that we can't not obtain if we don't give something up. So let's just read what this says here, and I don't really want to go into the the actual meaning of this, you can track this yourself. So let's slide the phone over here. My camera, I guess, not my phone. Hold on. I slid my camera over because what I want to do is I want to put these on the screen next to me. So I'm going to write them in there as I talk about them. So 10 steps to financial security before the age of 30. So we can start when we transition out of school and start working in the work world. So let's look at this. Number one, track your spending. One of the things that I believe is best to do is to write out a budget. If you're still in school and maybe you're getting an allowance, put down how much your allowance is, and then write down those things that you want or the things that you need, and then bring that with you into your adult years. When you get a job, manage your money. So it says track your spending. I think having a budget helps. Number two, live within your means. A lot of times, my friends, we end up buying something that is too extravagant for how much money that we have. Let's say that we want this nice car and the payment is pretty much 3/4 of our income. Do we need that nice of a car? Maybe not. Number three, don't borrow to finance a lifestyle. Don't borrow to finance a lifestyle. It's a good point there. Number four, set short-term goals. So what's a short-term goal? I feel that a short-term goal is something that I can look forward to. The Bible says that faith, hope, and love is the greatest thing that remains. But if I have hope, if I look towards something, that gives me hope. So when it says set short-term goals, it means that, okay, I'm going to build this display case. That's what I'm working on in my home, in my personal life right now. I want to build a display case that can display some of the things that are in my corner cupboard, because I'm going to change that corner cupboard and put model train stuff in there. And so I'm going to be building my layout up to that. So I have to set a short-term goal of just building that display case. Don't be thinking about all these things that you need. Just think about the little parts of what you can do to become a goal as you structure it. Okay. Number five, become financially literal. Become financially literate. Become financially literate. Understand money. Understand what the value is of the dollar. Understand what you have to do to earn the amount of money that you're making. Number six, save what you can for retirement. I'm going to tell you right now, retirement is tough. I mean, the price of gas nowadays on Social Security disability benefits, it's hard to pay for those things that you need. So that's why I started working younger, and so it paid in to have a higher amount of the Social Security disability. That's where I'm at in my life. Number seven, don't leave money on the table. Don't leave money on the table. That's pretty good. Somebody that needs it can come by and just take it, right? I remember when I was young and I was paying rent to live with my mom in my mom's house. And I was giving my mom, I think, $40 a week towards rent, and I'd lay it on the table. I wouldn't just hand it directly to my mom. I'd just lay it on the table. Somebody stole that money, and then my mom says, well, you didn't pay your rent this week. Well, I did. But that's a good thing to be responsible financially, is don't leave your money on the table. Number eight, take calculated risks. What does it mean by calculated risks? Okay, if I'm going to invest in a credit card, is that a calculated risk? I've got to be able to budget in the payments on that credit card. So if I have a credit card, can I make the monthly payment? It's best to be able to pay off what you charge that month at the end of the month or whenever you get paid. I think that's a valuable thing. It goes on here, number 9, invest in yourself. What does it mean to invest in yourself? I think to invest in myself means to think about those things. Maybe it's a better job opportunity. Maybe it's an education that I need. Maybe I need to learn something different in order to invest in myself in the long run to make more money so I can handle the things that I want. And finally, number 10, find the right balance. I think that's a pretty important thing that we need to think about. Find the right balance. And then this article closes with saying, being financially secure before you reach 30 may seem out of reach for many people in their 20s, but it's possible. Working towards financial security need not be an exercise in self-deprivation, though many people assume it to be. Attending this goal even has some immediate benefits given the financial insecurities can be a serious source of stress. So we don't want to worry about those stressful things. So if you would like to check out this article, I will copy this link in the descriptions underneath this video. If you'd like to see some more and get some more insight on that, this article that I just read to you on those points, I'll put it in the descriptions below. That way, my friends, you can just check it out for yourself. Maybe pull that up on your phone when you have some time. And like I said, I'll put it in the descriptions below this article. So my friends, I hope you enjoyed this life lesson on being economically mature. What I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to check out my midweek Bible study. You can see it right here. And also, if you have not watched this playlist from the beginning, there's the playlist. Until then, my friends, may God bless you. May His light shine upon you, and may Jesus always bring you joy. I'll see you in the next video.